We've planted for 2 days and the planter is a mess. Had a pretty good day planting yesterday, but we blew a vac motor. So Dad tore that apart last night. He's gonna go to Shoop's to get a new one. He's gonna move the tractor out of the way because I gotta get the sprayer out of the shop here. I'm gonna do some spraying before the wind picks up because it's been windy every single day for this whole year, it seems like. So here's the vac motor. It is a hydraulic motor that runs the vacuum for the left side of the planter. There's one on each side. Blew the O-ring out of the end of the shaft and started puking oil everywhere, which is pretty typical. We've had that happen on our last planter a couple times, so not a hard job, just kind of makes a mess out of everything. See, out of the way. Yep. Time for the horrible beeping noise. Ugh. Open and filled the inductor up with water. First field I'm going to spray right across the road from Dad's house. He got most of this planted yesterday, but then that vac motor went out, so just a few more rounds left here. I don't know, I'll see how much I can get sprayed before the wind picks up. Alright, we'll get this thing unfolded, and I need some tunes to listen to. We'll do classic rock today. There we go. Nozzle plugged up. I think it's this guy. Nope. Must be the next one. That's better. Got the floaters on, that's helping a lot. Alright, I got one field done. I'm gonna go do a couple more that we already got planted. Dad's got the planter pretty much back together, but one of the fittings on the new motor was wrong, so he had to go to John Deere to get an adapter. So hopefully they have what we need and he can get rolling. Move some seed around on the tender for him, so he should be good to go whenever he gets that back together. So my plan is to finish planting beans today after I get done spraying. We only have 75 acres left, so if all goes well, we should get done today. Little change of plans, not too uncommon for this time of year. I didn't get all my spraying done. I looked at the radar and there's a pretty good shower headed our way. So I parked the sprayer. I'm gonna go get the air seeder out and try and get those beans planted because I want to get done in April. And today's the 30th, so we got to get moving. got to get the seed tender hooked up, throw a box of seed in there. That won't be enough to plant the field, but it'll give me a good start anyway. Oh, this truck doesn't have a backup camera. Well, let's try that. See how close we are. Better get out and look. Okay, I need to go that way a little bit. Oh, so close. There, that'll work. Hope my old truck doesn't split in half. This little 2-box tender is plenty for this truck. It's the frame has seen better days. A lot of salt in its lifetime. Hoping I can pull up here without unfolding. I don't want the auger to hit anything up there, but I think it'll be okay. Oh, shoot. Dang it. So close. I'll just pull the tractor ahead a little bit and then back it up. Got it filled up. Well, not filled up. I got that box of seed in there. I'm gonna head to the field. It's getting awful blue to the south, and I'm going to our furthest south farm. So, you know, right or wrong, it is what it is. We're gonna try and get these beans planted. Now we're getting some raindrops on the windshield. If it stays light like this, it won't cause me any problems, but it's pretty dark over there. Hope we don't get a pop-up shower that rains a little harder, but see what happens. We're gonna cross the new bridge with the air seeder. See how this goes. Better take it easy. Fits pretty good. It's so nice having that bridge. Before we had that, we had to go all the way around the section and through the neighbor. Actually, we had to go around the next section over because there's a narrow bridge over here on this road. So had to go like 2 sections out of the way just to get here. Plant around that pile of trees. It's been so windy, we haven't been able to burn them. All right, let's take off. Rain and air seeders is not a good mixture, so we'll see how this goes. Well, planting in the rain. We'll see how long this lasts. My plan is to go until it sticks to the gauge wheels. And so far it's not sticking, so. The radar just looks really light, just little spitty showers, but you never know. Well, shoot, it's really raining now. Starting to stick to the gauge wheels and the tires. I guess it's time to quit. Got 44 acres done out of the 75. So, better than nothing, I guess. Called my Uncle Kenny. His shed's not too far from here. He's gonna let me pull the tractor in the shed and park it there. See what this rain does, I guess. Oh, it got rained out. So back here at the farm, I got this pump that's not working on the spray trailer. So this is the pump we use for rinse water. Just hooked to a garden hose, use it to rinse the inductors out, rinse off the jugs, whatever you need to do. So this one's not working. We have two extra ones in the shed. One of them actually came off of our planter. They were using it for starter. So I'm gonna throw that one on here and see if it works. Alright, so I got the new pump here. First thing I'm gonna do, I verified that I am getting power. So I'm gonna hook the new one up and just power it and make sure it works. Ooh, that wire looks a little crusty. Well, it'll just have to work, I guess. I'm gonna power it, make sure it's gonna work before I go through hooking all the fittings up. Let's see, turn this off. Got too much stuff in the way. So this is ground. Red is ground, white is hot. Makes sense. I wired this, so, you know, it's my own fault. Man. Nothing's where I need it. Well, I don't know. That one's not really doing anything either. This wire could be my problem. It's not very good. I'll cut it back a little farther. I'm just gonna crimp this because if it works, it's gonna have to be crimped anyway, so. It works. Sweet. Okay, the old pump is just screwed to the deck, so shoot, that is the wrong size bit. I'm gonna have to go get the right size bit. There's the right bit. This is a real high-class operation. Got wood screws holding the pump on. Oh well, it works. I might have to take this off, and that's gonna. It's just water. It's fine. Ah! Shut that valve. All right. Now that I made a mess and got my pants all wet, let's keep going. And yes, I'm going to reuse these rusty, nasty wood screws if I can. Now let's see if I can get this hose barb out. Without ruining it. Oh yeah, we got her. Don't need that anymore. Shoot, I can't spin this one. Okay, that'll spin. Probably should put some new tape on there. Nah. Can I get it to go? There, got it started. Now I'll just tighten this hose clamp back up a little bit. Wrong screwdriver. I gotta get these bolts out of here. Next, shoot, I need a fitting off that other pump. I guess I shouldn't have thrown it across the driveway. I guess I'll screw it down if these screws still work. Oh yeah, we're golden. We'll get another year out of these yet. I mean, they're like brand new, basically. Look at that. That one didn't want to go because the tip was broke off. Just the tip though. That's not going anywhere. Got my other fitting that I needed. This just adapts it over to a garden hose. Once again, probably should tape that, but it'll be fine. If it leaks, it's just water. We will see if it works. Screw the hose back on. Need to open this valve. Turn my switch on. And let's see if we got water. Sweet! I think I even got more pressure than the old pump. Alright, that's good to go. This is trash. I guess sometimes it's good not to throw away the old parts. It might come in handy. Update on the corn planter. Dad got the back motor fixed. Well, the one on the other side, not this one. He finished the field that he was in last night where he started. So he got that 60 acres done, and that's all we got done today before the rain, but it is what it is. Can't help a breakdown. So this thing should be good to go when the rain's done. There's a pretty decent chance of rain tonight. I'm not exactly sure how much corn we got planted. Probably 300 to 400 acres, something like that. So doing pretty good for April 30th. I really wanted to get all the beans in April, but it's not looking like that's going to happen. I got 31 acres left, so basically done, I guess. Now all I got to do, unhook the seed tender somewhere, and I'm going to go home because I'm tired. It's been some early mornings. So short video. Got a little bit done today. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.